Okay, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another trade breakdown video where I'm going to go over how I traded the top leading gapper today, which was LIPO. At one point up over 100%. It's great to see these moves. And I'm going to go into this step by step. Entry, exits, what I'm looking at before I want to get in, and those criteria that we need to make sure that we have. The catalyst, the daily chart, the float, the volume. We really need to see all of that, and that's what we're going to go into. So hit the thumbs up for the video. Guys, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We have videos just about every day, including on the weekends, the weekly watch list video. So hit that thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe. We also have a great Discord community, and especially going into 2023, trading with a community is nice. Our community is just a very nice place. There's no nonsense in it, and everybody in there is taking things very seriously and having a good time, because trading is a very individual thing, but being able to trade within a community, you could bounce ideas off each other, and I think that's really important. So let's get right into the trade. All right, so we were trading, like I said, LIPO. Now the price action for LIPO was very, very, very difficult today, because it would go up and then pull on back really, really fast. So you would get these kind of, false breakouts, and then in the next minute, it would come all the way back down while still grinding higher. Very, very weird price action. So let's get into first. It was at the top of the gap scanner. All right, that's right here. You could see LIPO had a lot of volume. And then what we want to look at is, why is this stock at the top of the gap scan? We go over to our news, we click on it, we can see here that it had successful top line results for phase 2 clinical trial. Phase 2 will give you a nice move. There's nothing like a phase 3. Those can really, really move the stock, even more so. But still, 100% is very, very good. Phase 1, that's not really that unique. But phase 2 is definitely a nice catalyst. So I have my check off here. The catalyst was good. The percent that it was gapping up on volume was good. So now I like to look at the daily chart. This daily chart is very new. There's not many trading days for this ticker symbol. I really like something fresh like this, because anything can happen. There's really nothing, if you get over these levels, you have really blue skies. While we weren't over that level yet, we were trading right around here. It really gapped up past a lot of this, a lot of these candles here. So I really like to see that. I like that daily chart a lot. Now, it could be way better, but I'm not going to be that picky. If we were trading over these highs, right, that we saw this day, if we were trading over that, that's that blue sky setup. But still, something fresh like this, I like. Now, the last thing we need to look at before we place our trade is we have to look at the float. So go over to float checker, type in the ticker symbol, LIPO, and you'll get your float here. And I like the way they do it, because they have 5 different sources. So what you like to do is just kind of take that average. And either way, this is a very low float, very solid for those really big moves. So that was good. So the float is good. All the criteria at this point for me is now hit, and all I have to do now is look at when I want to get in. All right, so let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see when I got in. Now, I'm going to be trading something only if it's over VWAP. And if it's over the 9 EMA, that's a good sign that this is finding support along the way. And that's a very good sign for momentum. That means that you're still on that front side of the move before it starts to fizzle out. And then you can see right here, when it breaks VWAP, then you get a big sell-off. All right. So, and then it's starting to climb back up because it's still the only, real stock that's in play right here at the top of the scan with a good catalyst. So my entry, we have to go back to the 5-minute chart. I can't say this enough. Look at the 5-minute chart before you get into these momentum plays, because a lot of it, after the initial run up, you'll see it sets up again for that next 5-minute candle to make a new high. So once it starts to do this, you can see this doji right here. That's a candle of indecision. The next candle is a red candle. That's at 7:55 is when that candle starts. And at 8 a.m. is when that candle is going to close. So what I did, and I'm looking for this. This is exactly what I was looking for. What I did was I waited until 8:01 to get into this position. I wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to be the last red candle before that next move up. I wanted to make sure that this was a clean setup. In order to be a clean setup, we had to break the high of this candle, which was 601. So that's what I did. I waited for that to happen. And then once I saw level 2, scrambling around and, a lot of volume starting to pour in, that's when I got in my position, 400 shares, just looking for, in this case, 32 cents is what I got. So where I'm getting out of these plays, especially in something that goes up, comes back down so quickly, is I'm looking to just grab that quick profit, especially something at this point was up, just about over 100%. So I already know at this point it's extended and just want to take that profit. So 400 shares here in about 2 minutes to make $124. And that is the trade breakdown. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Any questions at all, just leave them down below. If you want to join our Discord, like I said at the beginning, that link will be in the description. Everybody have a great day. Take care.